Hey guys, and welcome to your daily reading for the 16th of June. I have my camera set up this way at the moment, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to jump on and just do it this way. It's nice to see a face every now and then, I think. So guys, how to work with the daily readings is using my own deck, the Elysical deck. So all I'm going to do is pull 3 cards out, okay? And so what I do is I just pull 3 cards. You need to just focus on the energy, number 1, number 2, number 3. Don't think too much about it. Just let your intuition and your gut take you to the number that you're drawn to. And then I will extend the reading for each one of those cards, okay? So without further ado, I'll pull the cards. I didn't set my angle up for you today, but that's all good. All right, so focus. Number 1. Number 2. I don't want number 3. Number 3. All right. So just take a breath, guys, and just see, is your energy drawn to number 1, to number 2, or to number 3? Cool bananas. All right, so I'm going to pop them out of the way. And let's have a look and see number 1. So, okay, so number 1 is your female card. All right, so let's have a look and see what else wants to come out. So, yeah, didn't you guys draw this? Just draw this card. Very much makes sense with your energy, but as I said, there's a little bit of a journey, I reckon, going on with you guys at the moment. It's number 1, number 2, number 3, and so I just want to say, like, those changes and everything else like that are needing to come from within, finding some balance and taking 5. All right, so guys, let me line those cards up a little bit better for you. So there's your balance card, and you've also got the take 5 card. All right, so number 1, what I want to say to you is in your energy over the last several days, you have been moving forward and there's been a lot of, been a lot of self-reflection, okay? And, you know, sitting down and working about those things that were around you that weren't quite aligning in your life and all of that kind of energy that sits there. And as I said, I feel like a lot of you have actually been following through this energy because the story wants to continue. And that's sort of where it's at today. And I want to say you've earned a break, okay? Just, it's almost like, and it's the same with anything, everything is what I wanted to say. Same bloody thing, isn't it? What I'm trying to say is, like, you know, for example, you've been at work really hard and say, you know, you've been building a house and you've got that foundation finished, you know, before you pick up the timber to start putting in the framework, you're going to take a break, you're going to have lunch, you know what I mean? So it's that same energy that's there. So it's like sort of reflecting, going, hey, you've gathered all the information around. Now, instead of trying to kind of just keep digesting, stop, take a moment, just do you for a day or two. And I do that by just like literally, you know, taking off the hat and just putting it down and going, okay, for today, this doesn't matter. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It doesn't mean I'm not giving it the respect it deserves, but today it doesn't matter. I'm just doing me. And I feel like that's sort of just where you're at. I just want to say you've earned yourself a break. Take it. Take a couple of days to regroup, to collect yourself, and that will help you maintain the balance, okay? And I think that this reminder here of that the energy, the shifts that come in around you are having to come from within, is that reminder that you need to look after yourself. It's your energy that's bringing forward these changes. So if you don't look after yourself, you know, let your energy drop, you don't eat properly, become emotionally despondent, all of that kind of stuff, then all this hard work that you're doing is going to kind of just put you back to square one, and that's not the purpose and not the point. All right? And so number 1, as I said, just take a couple of days off, take a break. Take a break, not because it's like, oh my God, it's the end of the world or anything else, just because you've earned it. So take it, okay? Balance is really important. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. All right. Number 1, that is what I have for you. So let's pop that one over to the side. Put the other 2. Where are you? Isn't that funny? It's like sure this card came out yesterday as well. That's what I'm trying to think. It's hard when I do so many readings to keep up. All right, let's have a look and see what else wants to come out. So you've got the balance card, and you've also got the be positive card, and I do apologise. It's twice my phone has beeped in the background. All right, and so you've got the card that asks you where you are, and this card is a massive energy card, okay, that literally asks, where are you? You know, where are you? You know, like, yeah, you're on Earth. Okay, so where are you? Where are you within yourself? Where are you within your goals and everything else like that? And for number 2, you know, that makes a lot of sense for me because the energy has been about what needs to shift within to create the things of what you want to be. You know what I mean? you understand. And as I said, I don't want to spend too much time each day rehashing over the last days, but very respectfully I say, if you do want to catch up on the energy of number 2, just you need to watch back maybe 4 or 5 days. I think you'll find you'll get quite a full general gist of what's been the energy that's been shifting and why that question is asking. Okay, and so, but today, in today's energy that's there, what I want to say to you is be mindful in that, because there's, as I said, I do feel that a lot of you are actually carrying this energy and working with it, and when we find out that we're not exactly where we want to be, that can feel a bit crappy, and so by bringing in the balance around it for you guys, what this is talking about is you've got the Be Positive card there, so your attitude is a choice, all right? So when we sit back and we have that moment where we realise, for example, that we've allowed all of this procrastination to really kind of create a delay in where we should be, and so that reflection comes in of despondency and everything else like that, it's important that you keep your attitude up, because the purpose of this exercise was never to bring yourself to a point where you could sit there and then just bag on yourself, I've done all this wrong, oh well, I'm useless, oh well, I suck. That's so not the point of the exercise. So don't allow yourself to fall into that energy. Keep your balance up and be mindful of where you keep your attitude, okay? And so, and it's funny, I don't want to repeat number 1 and 2 by any yards of the stick, but I do want to say that if you are feeling that energy coming around where you're feeling like you've let yourself down and not quite sure where to do with that, be kind and gentle with yourself, okay? Make sure you're eating and you're drinking properly and everything else. I always say, if that was your best friend, if you were your best friend right now and that person was communicating to you everything that you're feeling, what would you do? What would you say? What would you insist on? And what would you do even behind their back, as far as, buying them flowers and all those kind of bits and pieces? Your heart would want to look after them and you'd want the best for them. So do the same for yourself. Okay, absolutely do the same for yourself. As I said, the purpose of this exercise was never to get yourself to a point where you just, feel like you can hag on yourself. So, number 2, what I want to say to you guys today is that just make sure you're maintaining that balance, because, for that balance to have to be there, it shows that there has been a really lot of positive attitude and reflection into the question, you know what I mean? And so, be kind, but maintain your balance and make sure that your attitude is one towards self-love, not towards self-defiance, okay? Just check in on yourself with that. Today. Number 2, I feel like that's the key message that's there. All right, so let's have a look and see what number 3, freedom. That's that song just jumped in my head. Yeah, so freedom. I can't sing. Anyway, I digress. That's got a nice energy about it. Makes you want to sing. And absolutely, I do feel that number 3, you're keeping to the energy as well that you've been showing the last several days. So that's awesome. Freaking love this day. All right. Let's have a look and see what else it wants to say. All right, so the detox card and the stand strong card, that's there. All right, so number 3, what I want to say to you is you have had a pretty positive energy around you. This freedom card that you've pulled there, it talks about release, self-love, determination, bringing about freedom, and within that freedom is so much peace, which is why I put the dove on there. Okay, so you've got the detox card that sits there, and that's a rather big energy, that card. It's the volcano that's erupting because, it's like brewing. But what I want to say to you, number 3, is that you've actually had quite a nice, strong energy, okay? Even with challenges and bits and pieces around you, I feel like you've really kind of kept trudging through over the last few weeks. That's not in a reflection of number 1 or 2 either. Each one is its own energy, okay? So I feel like there's something that's actually starting to creep in around. But you've got the energy to kind of recognise and go, no, it's all good. This no longer serves. And you've got the stand strong card that sits there. So I want to say it's almost like a flash in the pan. You know what I mean? It's no longer serves. Don't let go of what no longer serves. I wonder if somebody annoys you today. Because that's what it does. It's like I just want to pop, 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 pop. Pop. I don't want to sit in it. I don't want to turn, but I am sitting in it as I'm trying to work it out. But, I don't want to sit in it to turning into this huge, this is coming kind of energy. It doesn't feel like that. It literally does feel like it's a daily read I'm focused on today, that I want to keep this energy on today as well. And I feel like the nice thing about it, the thing that keeps twirling through my head with this card, is that you're actually in a place where you can do this quite easily, okay? So even though it's got the volcanic energy that's there, I feel like it's because you're just very quickly and promptly taking care of business. You're not dragging it out. Okay, so for whatever it is that is resonating with you, number 3, with that energy today, you know, it can even be self, like falling back into an old habit and going, no, I'm not doing that. It's a nice positive energy. As I said, it's probably the most positive energy I've had off this card in several weeks. Yeah, like truly, as in it's as opposed to, hey, it's building up and erupting. It's like they're swiftness and speed within your actions. You've got this. You've got this. You got this. So yeah, there's a nice positive energy that's there. So trust in yourself, okay? You know what you're doing, and so just keep doing you today. I want to say that. Keep doing you today. All right, I think, you know, when you close your eyes at the end of the day, you're going to have that nice feeling of satisfaction that you've, shown release, self-love and determination. Okay, so just in quick reflection, number 3, actually I'll go in order. Number 1, you had the female card, okay? Taking a rest. Number 2, where are you? Go easy on yourself. And freedom. Number 3, taking care of things with swift action. All right, so that is what I have for you. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched the video today. Please give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And also, if you haven't, please click subscribe and join the channel. I will be here on Friday evening doing free live feed with free readings. Otherwise, the weekly monthly is also on the channel. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate you joining me each day, as I take the time to join you each day as well. Mwah. Have a good one.